Photos recently leaked online may have just revealed a big change coming to some iPhone 17 models: faster charging. If true, this would be a major upgrade for Apple users, especially since Apple has been far behind other brands like Xiaomi, Vivo, and Realme when it comes to charging speeds. According to these leaks, the iPhone 17 Pro, iPhone 17 Pro Max, and possibly the iPhone 17 Air could be getting this faster charging support. The leak comes from a well-known leaker who goes by the name Majin Buu. He shared new photos showing what is believed to be the iPhone 17 Pro battery inside a stainless steel case. Interestingly, there are two different versions of the battery case, one for the US market and one for the Chinese market. The US version of the battery case has a smaller L-shaped cutout, while the Chinese version has a larger cutout to make space for a SIM tray. Remember, since 2022, iPhones sold in the US no longer have physical SIM trays, but Chinese models still do. Besides the SIM tray difference, the US version is also slightly wider. One key detail in these leaks is the material of the battery case. Both versions use stainless steel and have welded edges. Apple is also said to be using new adhesives that will make battery replacements easier. More importantly, the stainless steel design isn't just for durability, it could help with thermal management. In simple terms, the new battery casing can handle heat better, which is important for fast charging. Heat has always been a problem during charging, and managing it well could allow Apple to safely increase charging speeds. Currently, Apple is known to be very cautious when it comes to fast charging. The company is concerned that high-speed charging might damage the battery over time and generate too much heat. That's why most iPhones still charge slower compared to some Android phones that can fully charge in just a few minutes. But if these leaked battery cases are legit, Apple might finally be ready to speed things up, at least for its high-end models. Another benefit of the steel battery case is its durability. Previous iPhones used a soft pack battery design, a flexible pouch that holds the battery cells. These soft packs are lightweight and save space, but they're also easier to puncture and harder to replace. In comparison, stainless steel cases are stronger and safer, reducing the chances of accidental damage. That's a big deal for repairability. Apple actually tested this stainless steel battery case last year in the iPhone 16 Pro. However, the iPhone 16 Pro Max still used the older soft pack design. Now, it looks like Apple could be expanding the steel battery case to more models, including the iPhone 17 Pro, Pro Max, and even the iPhone 17 Air. There was also some confusion about the battery leaks. At first, some believed the images showed a battery for the iPhone 17 Air, but later, Majin Buu corrected this, saying it was actually the iPhone 17 Pro battery. The difference between the two images he received was simply that one was for the US version and one was for the Chinese version. As for battery capacity, Majin Buu mentioned that the battery shown was 2,900 mAh, but that number raised some eyebrows. The iPhone 16 Pro, for example, has a battery capacity of 3,582 mAh. So if this leak is about the iPhone 17 Pro, then the 2,900 mAh claim might be incorrect. In fact, it sounds more like the capacity expected for the slimmer iPhone 17 Air, which is rumored to have reduced battery life due to its ultra-thin design. In any case, these new leaked images do show steel-cased, L-shaped batteries, much like the iPhone 16 Pro. This makes the leak more believable. However, it's still important to take this with a grain of salt. The origin of the photos can't be fully confirmed, and Apple isn't the only phone maker using L-shaped battery designs. Also, Majin Buu has had mixed success in the past. Not all of his predictions have come true. Still, if this leak turns out to be accurate, it could signal a much-needed step forward for Apple. Faster charging and better battery safety would be a welcome improvement for users, especially in a world where other smartphone brands are pushing charging speeds to new limits. We'll likely know for sure in a few weeks when the iPhone 17 series is officially unveiled. Thanks for watching. See you next time.